Hello, I think I am live on a number of places right now. Just wanted to come and continue with what we discussed last week. It's a continuation and of course part of this week. But before I do that, I want to make sure that people can hear the voice, that there is no problem with the sound. So let's see who's joining me here today. And hopefully you can hear me, you can see me. And yeah, we're going to talk about brand mentions, how to build a business around the tool called Websignals, right? Which is on a lifetime deal right now at the Digital Lifetime Deals Group, Digital Think Lifetime Deals Group. And I'm going to explain what we did last week. So just give it a minute or two for people to join. And we'll get to it. If you guys can hear the voice, if the sound is clear, please just let me know. We had few steps we went through last time when I came live. And part one, the first day we did, general concept of the idea of how to build business around Websignals, brand mentions, brand monitoring, how to take advantage of the different use cases of the tool, and then how to build a business around it. We did register a domain live in front of you guys. Excellent. We did register a domain right in front of you guys, and then I did set up everything and install WordPress right there in front of you guys. And now we're going to do part 3 today and see how we can make that WordPress look a little bit better and start doing all the other things, which, this is how you take action. You get the tools, you don't keep them, you don't just let them sit down and wait for something to happen. You go and invest some time by adding more value to the tool and turning it into a business on its own. I'm pretty sure if somebody listens and pays attention to some of the stuff that I'm doing and implements it and pursues this as a serious venture, you can actually make serious money out of it. Now think about it. Every tool you invest a little money, like $500, $600 here and there, but you build it into a formidable, strong, serious stuff, right? So one of the things that I can tell you, it's easier said than done. It's really, really easy to say things, but to get them done is another level. So I'm still going to be sticking around with that concept of 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration, which means you got to do a lot of work. So let's keep going, guys. And last week, I'm going to flip this to the other side of the screen, and that's my desktop, completely empty. And let me see what we have here. There we go. So this is what we had, and we said we were gonna build a business with Websignal concept. So what does Websignal do? What does it do? So for those of you who are joining us for the first time, it's a software that does listen to what's happening with a brand or a name or a keyword on the web. So basically, you take any word, you put it in there, and then it will give you an instant, way to let you know what's happening with that name, right? So we're running a lifetime deal right now for that tool. It's only this price for the different packages. And if you're building an agency, I'm actually headed here. So I'm training people who are buying this because we're selling it like crazy. A lot of you guys are investing in the agency version of this tool. Sales are going good, and even though right now there's some limitations here and there, but it's selling very, very well. Most people are actually buying this because we have a payment plan for people to do a split payment of up to if you put a digital thing coupon here, it will save you a lot of money. This is going to save you money. Some people are buying this without the coupon, and so just to save yourself some money, 20% saving, digital thing. Of course, it's going to be only $160 for 3 months, right? We have a payment arrangement. So it's going good. So far, so good. Most people are buying this package, and the reason is, of course, the package itself has more value than all these other ones. This is for personal use, for a professional who has a little bit of high, amount of keywords for themselves. This is a startup agency which wants to monitor more than 180 keywords, but then here's 400, right? So we're talking to the vendor, right, to increase this to 400 keywords and hopefully soon, to increase this to 500 keywords. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, it's all happening, all this deal is happening right here in our Digital Thing Facebook group. So if you join this page, definitely you will be able to see the Facebook page here. Once you click, you'll see all those members who are buying this deal, discussing it and talking about the deal. So let's get back. That's for those who are not aware of what I was talking about. What's Websignal? That's it. Now, if I log into the system itself quickly, just to show you an idea of what it does, and I'm going to continue with my idea, right? We were doing some, mentioning of different things. We were trying this. So here is one of the things we did last time was we added actually. Somebody asked me to add Ilhan Omar to find out who's talking about her and what are they saying. This is in real time. People who are talking about Ilhan on Twitter right now, 36 minutes ago, and this is real time. You can see anyone, once you put the keyword here, whatever it is, you can put your name, your business name, whatever you want to, watch for. On Twitter, this is how many times people are talking about her. Basically, every 1 hour, there's so many people talking about her. So let's see what people are saying. If I go to the first one, see if I click here. Yeah, see here? I don't see Ilhan Omar, not available. And somebody's saying, new leaders. So whatever this guy looks like, he is somebody verified. And he's saying, new leaders, I don't know. I don't see Ilhan Omar. So this guy just posted this today. It's now 7:35, 6:58 p.m. So it's like 40 minutes ago he posted this. So if Ilhan Omar was to use Websignals today, she would know exactly who's talking about her. So the idea is we build business around this concept of listening on behalf of the customer, right? So very soon, without you leaving here, what they're building is you can actually respond. You can connect your Twitter account and respond from here. Or if the client, connects their account, you should be able to respond to tweeters and the Twitter, mentions like this. I don't know. Yeah, from the dashboard. So that's something that's coming down the road for now. But what this is going to happen is it lets you go to the link and respond to it. So if I was on Twitter, I would be able to respond to this person. And if you look here, yeah, they're being mentioned. So this guy, I'm calling it. Nobody's bidding this, right? They put Ilhan Omar 2 DKM. I don't know what the heck that means, but that's someone on Twitter. Talking about that. So yeah, okay. They're putting this stuff, some game stuff. All right. So this is only on Twitter. Now, what about people talking about her on LinkedIn? Let's go to LinkedIn, right? I'm gonna get rid of the Twitter and go to LinkedIn. And if you see on LinkedIn, people are talking about Ilhan Omar here. So somebody's saying Ilhan Omar, University of Minnesota, I don't know, as well as contacting Oromo-speaking residents to know about Ilhan Omar and made sure they went to vote. Yes. Whoever talk about her, they're all here. So anything on Twitter, on LinkedIn as well. Anything on TV, we are able to go and watch who's talking about her on TV. So if you look at here, this is. Let me see if there's any refreshment for this. I don't know if there's any refreshment. So anytime they talk about TV stuff, let me see. Actually, I'm going to refresh it. Yeah, see, when I refresh, I should be able to get some updates. But definitely, so they're getting information about who's talking about TV, about the radio. If there's any radio station that's talking about her, we're able to see this. So I need to be able to refresh all this information. And let me check if the keyword. Oh, I deactivated it maybe because it was bringing a lot of stuff. And so, if you go on podcasters, you can see that the idea is you build a tool or a business around listening on behalf of people who are important, who is talking about them. That's simple. At the end of the day, I need to prepare them a report or a shareable link where they can go and they can see who's talking about them, see everything about their brand, everything. Again, this is not only for politicians, but this is also for businesses and anything around that area. So let's go back and do this, okay? The first thing we did was I went into Google to register a domain. So basically all I did was registration for a Google domain. A lot of you guys, of course, you will know this. but I was able to. Why I like Google? Because it's easy to connect to other services later on. So if I wanted to, it will be just Google registration. So that's how you get your domain, by search for the domain. So as you guys know, I already have my domains. There's quite a few number of them. But the one I registered for this was because I want to work with Canadians. So I just want to deal with brand mention, right? And if you see here, brand mention, right there. I registered one called getbrandoverflow.com, which is a product I was promoting like a month ago, and it's also coming back. And then there's brandmention.ca. So we were able to get brandmention.ca. I was able to connect to Cloudflare, which is basically another, helps you with the certificate in terms of protecting the website and, hiding your IP address, all that stuff. And it helps a lot. And we did this, we did connect it. I showed you guys live. For those of you who missed this, you should be able to find this in the videos that I did in the previously, by going onto Facebook and searching for Digital Think, right? Digital Think. Yeah, people should never message me when I'm live. Okay, good. So this is the group, right? I have the stuff here, but if you look at the page, there is a page that's connected to the group. So let me see from here if I can see it. Yeah, this is the page. It's called Digital Think. You should be able to see the lifetime deals here. And on this page, all the videos that I do, they come in here as well. So right now, you can see I'm live. I'm already here. You can see me live here. So the previous videos that are here, yeah, you can see them all. They're all, the videos were here. And so you should be able to see all the videos that I did in the past without losing anything. All of them in that order. Part 1 was here. Then I did part 2. Then we're doing part 3 today. Okay? So that should make everything really easy for those people who want to follow. Go ahead, search for Digital Think, Lifetime Software Deals, and then you go like that page. And when you like it, you should be able to get a lot of responses, a lot of people coming to like it, and definitely they're getting the benefit out of it, because these are things that people pay for. It's a free course. So this is all done. Now I have my website set up, right? The website is set up. If you look here, I have the certificate. It's brandmention.ca, but it's a WordPress install. It's just empty. There is nothing that's beautiful about it. Now, one thing I did, I went ahead and I'm able to set up Elementor. Elementor is basically, it's a plugin that's free. You just go grab it, and that's what you do. It's just go to plugins, look for Elementor, a new one, and then install it. But then I also got the Elementor Pro, which helps me make my life easy by working with templates. So today we'll continue with our lesson from here. So we have the Elementor already set up. It's just plugin. You add it, you select, you do that. It's that straightforward. If something's wrong, let me know, guys. Let me check. Yeah, if there's any comments that's coming. Alaikum salam. Is that a digital analysis trend? I have no idea what that means, but definitely I'll come back to that. Okay, so this is the Elementor, right? Then I subscribe annual. I pay $160, I don't know, $190 a month for a product called Incognito Elements, or Incognito Elements. Technically, this is a collection of so many things that no one should do without. Like if you want to create flyers, you can create them using Elementor, right? And of course, you have to know how to use Photoshop. And if you want to use videos, for example, there's so many stock videos. So let me see what happened here. Okay. Yeah. So if I want stock videos, definitely I want to make like video for any commercial. Let me just click brand, for example, and I'm looking for videos, for example, right? If I want to talk about brand, right? Something like I want to make like a video for brands. I'll be like, yeah, talking about brand. In that section of the video, the tiny part, you will collect like these little things, connect them together, right? And talk about brand, right? You put all these videos together, and you get a nice voiceover, which is coming, by the way. I'm gonna do a nice brand presentation, like I'm gonna do a nice video for all this business, right? And so I'll teach you how to create all those videos. This is coming next. So when I'm talking about my presentation, I mean for my website, like a nice video, I will create the script, I'll write this together, I'll put a nice video that's gonna attract attention. But the first thing is I need to put the website together. The website itself right now is useless. Like, look at how it looks like. You come here, that's just an empty WordPress website. So when this happens, this I like to use, honestly, I don't like to get like a specific theme or anything. I just go ahead and I will grab, go to appearance, go to themes, add new. I'm going to use Elementor's own theme, which is basically a simple theme, which is free. I don't want to pay for this, so it's free. I have the paid ones, but I think this is more than enough. So I'm going to install this one. So now I have a theme. I'm going to activate that. Good. I have Elementor theme. So what does it mean? Nothing. It's just empty. It's empty, right? So we go ahead and now go to Inventor, go to WordPress section, right? Once I go to the WordPress section, so it's a CMS, I'm going to look for the WordPress section. I will look for, you know what? Look for even brand itself, and look for so they have this new thing called, you know, I have brand. Okay, forget about brand. Let's try something else. WordPress. Yeah, WordPress. Yeah, I'm gonna use the WordPress template actually. So let me look for a template or digital marketing or whatever. I think I found something last time, but looks like Inventor Elements. I'm here, WordPress. So if you look at here, there's a new thing called template kits. Okay, the template kit is gonna allow me to set up something that's nice, that's good. So last time when we went through, we were able to find something that worked, that looked good. So you know what? And what does it mean? Basically, you come here, you look for a landing page that looks good, and whatever it is. So this is like a template. This is the template, right? So if you look here, you can build a website that looks like this using a template, right? Using a template. Basically, it's a built. They build it for you, and pre-built means it's built already. So definitely, you just need to install it. You don't have to do a lot of things. I'm just gonna replace the text, all those wordings. That easy. I don't really have time to do something crazy, beautiful, blah blah. But to be honest, even these ones look good. So why not, right? I don't know if it was this one, but let's look at how this looks like. This is the preview. This one. Now, if I go to home, and this is how it looks like. Yeah, this looks okay, but it looks kind of too spaced out for me. So that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something that I can easily handle it. So let me check here. This is medical stuff. This is, you know, dial-up, startup. This one is hosting services. That's not what I do. And so I want to look at what I got last time. I got something let me look for the downloads here section of my computer and see what I got last time. So previously on downloads, I should have something for Websignals. Honestly, something was here. This was like a week ago when I did it, and it was zip. You know what, let me look for the .zip files. I think I downloaded and didn't go too much for it. This was Zoa Child. I don't know what that is. You know what? This is. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. Make it like a few days ago. Yeah, crazy stuff. So that means I don't have it. So you know what? That's okay. I'll go on the search one more time. I'm pretty sure it should look okay. When I did take out the template thing and put agency here. So my agency now, I think I found something that looked really good last time. I don't know what happened to it. So this one, let's try this. Okay, live preview. Once we find it, it will be easy to do it. So this is what this is gonna look like. The templates are here. Yeah, not my stuff. I don't like it. So it's okay. Go back. This was agency. Was it Veco that we got? We got a really nice agency last time. Okay, this is what you have. WordPress, Magento. And then this looks clean and nice. It has nice blobs here. It's straightforward. You know what? Maybe I'll work. Yeah, no, this was not the one. One more time. You know what? Let's go on the search one more time here. Kayo Creative Agency. This is also a different one. It's a digital agency, rent, template. So there is Centra. This looks good. I think this is the one I found last time. I think so. I think this was what we found, right? Pretty sure it was this one. Okay, this looks good. You know what? Yeah, this is what we found last time. So what I want to do is set up a website that looks like this exactly. And rather than talking about SEO and digital agency, I'll talk about brand mentions. I'm going to get my material. I'll show you how you can get material without going through a lot of this headache and replace all this content. I'm not even going to touch anything else. Okay, I can keep the pictures. I don't care. I can keep this. I may replace them just to make it look unique, but there's no need actually in this case because we want to see the presentation. So now that we have this one, let's download it. Okay, because the idea is I get unlimited access to this thing. So I'll use brand mentions project, download it, right? And of course it's licensed. So I have Sintra here. So how do you use that? Well, you need to go on Sintra here, and I'll show you how you use it. We'll go in here, go back to WordPress easily, right? And what I'm going to do is go to Elementor and look for templates. So right here, we'll import all those templates. So go on, import the template. Sorry, import template, choose a file, and go to Sintra. And you know what? It has all these templates. So the about section is here, the home page, the contact, all that stuff. So I'm gonna go with home one, contact one, you know, whatever that was there. So home one is here, right? Home, so it's good. Import that. That's how you do this, right?
There's two papers. There's one that says
so that's it. Home is gone. It's in here. Import two. And home. Then I will go for about. Right.
yeah, that's the one. Give it to him. Yeah.
Then next one I'm gonna bring in about contact page. Import. Then import next one. I'll bring in header. I'll bring in the footer. So the footer is here. So I have everything I need now most of the time. On what else is left? Services. Oh, and then pricing. Good. Then I'll do pricing. Services, then pricing. No, services here. Okay. Our team, if I wanted to do that. Team. Okay, so that's it. I have everything I need. So the first thing I want to do is build the home page. Okay, so go to pages, right? Add new page, and this page will be called home page, right? Yeah. And guess what? When I go to this one here, the template, I want to use the Elementor canvas, no parent, nothing, right? I'm just gonna publish this. But before I publish, actually I'll publish it for the sake of it. Let me publish this. But what I want to do is I want to edit with Elementor. And once I come here, what it's gonna let me do is to add a template. So remember, I can use actually Elementor's own templates, which is what I don't like. There's some of them are nice, but I'm not looking for those. I'm trying to bring my own externally. So if you look here, and I have home 1. Remember, we're gonna have home 1. Yes. And here is where life gets easy, because now we have the digital agency coming up with the landing page, coming automatically into the system. But if you look here, I don't have the header here, so I'll do the header. And this is as easy as now saying, so let's talk about brand mentions, right? This is brand monitoring company. So gain instant insights about any business across the globe, right? So I don't want to use that line, but I'll say gain instant insights about your brand across the globe. How about that? So that's kind of like, I'm kind of copying their idea, their wording, but it's not going to be the same. So why not say gain or get instant insight. I can change that to a different English word. Get instant insights, instant notifications about your brand across the globe. How about that? Yes. So let's go back, build this. This is not going to be a whole day of building it, but I'm just giving you an idea of how to rearrange things so that you can still survive this. So I'll do this. Get. I always leave the first letter, the first letter, to make sure my get instant notifications, right? That's straightforward. No need to code. No coding involved here. Okay. About your brand. I'll just keep it simple and easy. So sometimes you want to make sure that this is not that big. Maybe make it smaller version. Let's see if that's the one. H5. H paragraph. No. You know what? Keep this on H1. I'm talking about this here. I want to make it smaller. Small. It's not responding. Maybe I'm making something wrong. Yeah. How about H2? How about H3? It's not responding. That sometimes happens.
Who told you? Hello?
Right?
What did she say?
So I want this get instant notifications. So it looks like it's fixed. Hold a second. Advanced.
Okay, so
Get instant motion background, nothing. Custom CSS. So sometimes they don't work together, but this is okay. Gravy to my content. So the instant notification HTML. Oh, this is HTML. Okay, tag on here. There's an HTML tag on it. Okay. Size small, XL. Yeah, it's not even responding to the size, but it's okay. So get instant notifications about your brand. Instant notifications. Get notifications. I'll just remove this to see. Get notifications about your brand, something like that. So, right, and then I can write whatever here. You get the idea, right? If I can make this bigger or smaller, I'll play with this. Yeah. So this is get notification. So this is what I have. Why choose as all this stuff. So I'm gonna update all of this information, but giving you an idea that this is editable, and I think sometimes if that doesn't respond, you have to play around with it. It's probably my mistake what I'm doing. The next one is to give it a header. Remember at the top. So I'm gonna choose the header. So my templates, look for the header section here. Yeah, insert the header here. Yes. So now the website has a header. The company name, now this is called brand mentions. We'll have to talk about designing. Remember, we'll have to design a nice quick logo. So I'll actually show you how to do that. And then you can leave the header here. Now you come to the bottom here and add your footer here. So the footer comes right around here. Actually, maybe here. So look for templates again. The footer is here, insert. Yes. Okay, that's how it looks like. So here you can put the blog, all the stuff. Actually, I don't care about the blog. I could probably, yeah, I did something wrong. It's okay, section removed, it's back. So this is the beautiful thing about the Elementor is that if you delete something, you can always, you have the history section right there on the site. So this is what I have, you know, and probably go back and section removed, add the other section here. So something in between. Alrighty. So this looks like a nice footer. This looks like the header is good. You want to get rid of this stuff because this will not be here. Why is this the case? Because when I update and I go back, the top section will not look like that, and I'll show you why that's not going to be the case. Right, so go back to the setting area of the website quickly. Exit to dashboard. You know what I'm going to do here quickly? So the default is now canvas. Update this. So once I have Elementor canvas, and if you look at this page here, I'm pretty sure the top that was saying brand mention, everything disappears, and you have something that looks like this. So to get this to work, I will go to the tool, the setting, and then go to general, and write just another WordPress website becomes monitor. You know what? Instant mentions for your brand, something like that. So because Google picks up on those things, right, when people look for it. So this is brand mentions, let's say Canada, because I want Google to pick up that. Okay, you know what? Brand monitoring, not mention, sorry, monitoring. That's the header of the title. I mean the header of the website. That's how it's gonna come up. The title of the website. That's it. So brand monitoring, and then somebody uses this keyword, I'll run quickly for it. So that's the idea. So this is what we have. Then we will go to reading, go to static page, look for the home page. Now put page 1 here, saved, and now go to visit the website. So if I go on an incognito mode right now and I look for brand, this is what's gonna happen. This is actually a problem I have with brand mentioned or brand mention.ca, I think. That's what it is. Still, this is what's showing up. Sorry, my mic. So still, this is what's showing up. The reason why this is happening is because I have a caching problem. The caching problem means I need to push all this CSS and all that onto the server so that the server can automatically show that. So if somebody tries to actually access my website, they will not be able to see that. So let me log into this annoying part of grid pane, go into tools, which is my server system that I use. Quick, choose the server from the LTD. And then the thing I want to do is to, you know what? Not clone. I want to quick fix the LTD, and I want to clear all the cache here, right there, or the caching. So click. Once I do that, what happened? Oh, they need. Okay. I'll use the brand mention one. Then clean up. So as soon as I do that, it cleans up, and then now all those things are pushed on the server. So if I go now on Incognito on brandmention.ca, brand mention, we use .ca a lot here because we feel special connection to .ca. Anything Canadian, people are so proud of it, so it sells well in Canada. So there you go, right? And I have a website that looks like get notifications about your brand. I'll edit the whole thing. I'll show you guys how to edit all of this, but right now at least I have a page that has the landing page for a website that's supposed to sell these services, right? And you know what I'll do? I should be able to add now everything else. So the idea is to show you that this is easy stuff. It's not that big of a deal. To have a website takes like not that long, right? It's not that hard. And so very soon, so I'm not gonna waste your time, but just to give you an idea, I need to be able to build the rest of the pages. So I have home here, and of course I have to build the menu, and then this is gonna connect back to the website, and everything will be edited. So the next step, because now you have an idea of what this looks like right now, brandmention.ca, brandmention.ca, you have an idea of now where I'm headed. I will work on a few things. So let me show you what's gonna happen. .ca, because I'm logged in, right? If I take this now, right, and log on to GT metrics, which is basically to test the speed of the website. If the website is very slow, it doesn't rank well on Google, all that stuff. There's the SEO part. There's all the things we talk about, and this is to test the website. So then it will scan the speed. GT metrics will scan the speed of the website, and if it says the speed is slow, I'm gonna do optimization for the images, make sure that there's enough image. You see it's scanning already, and of course I haven't replaced the logo, all that. I'm gonna do that in our next meeting. But look at this page speed here. It's very bad, right? Why? Because the following is of identical content but are served from different URLs, right? Server these resources, so the favicons, and then the brand mention. So they want me to actually fix this part, but everything else, it looks like the Y slow score is 90, but the page speed is very slow. So definitely this needs fixing. You're not gonna have to, you have everything else A, but this is the part that needs fixing. So the speed is taking about 2.3 seconds to load, and we're not even done. That's only page one. So there are tools and systems that will handle all of this speed, make sure and that's what we will work on next, right? So the idea again is not to go into detail into everything we do, but more like how you can start a simple, easy business by having a website, having an email, everything connected. How you reach out to people, how you put something together, how you edit, how you come up with the content, and taking action. The most important thing is that you can take some action. So I'm gonna leave it there today because I gave you an idea of where I got my. Let me stop it here. Okay. There is quite a few of you who are following this. Yes. So let's go there. And then I'm gonna answer all the questions. Yes. Sound still good? Okay, good. And so the idea was to show you how fast it takes to register domain and connect it to SSL certificate, which is now without it you can't even have a website. And then how to host, we discussed that. How to also use templates to build a page, right? That's just one page. So if I want to do, all I do is import all the different pages, change the design. And of course, that kind of design, it's beautiful. I mean, if you look at it, it looks good. It's not a joke, right? It's a template. Yes, there will be some other websites that look the same, but your content, as long as it's unique, then definitely. And of course, you use existing copies out there and do some, change things here and there. Brainstorm. You don't use exactly their language because you will be penalized by Google. And if those guys find out that you're using their language, they'll They'll come after you. So there's plagiarism there. But you can still plagiarize. Well, not plagiarize, but you can get ideas, inspiration from what people do, right? So that's it. I mean, today the idea was, because I want to do this for a while. It's going to be a continuation of the course. For those of you who are just joining this for the first time, I did part 1, part 2. This is part 3, right? This is all being built, put together, because we're running also a deal on this product called Websignal, which is going to power the business that we're trying to build. Websignals technically takes care of, it's a social listening tool. It's a service that people need. It's people need monitoring. People need, to know what's going on. For Ilhan, he has 25,000 mentions only for this month, right? 25,000 mentions. That's crazy. And we're talking about, if she wants somebody to know, she needed somebody to, if she needs to know who's talking about her, we want to know. So about an hour ago, this guy talked about her. If we refresh, let's actually do the refreshing. And let me see here. I'm going to refresh. Let's go back and refresh. That was the last mention. Okay. Let me see here. Refresh. Quit. Refresh. At least she got a break. So let's go on Facebook and forget about. You see, this is all the refreshing. So I need to see where the refreshing button was. It's supposed to be somewhere here. Refresh button. I forgot where it was. What happened? Yeah. So this is the. Let me log out and log in again, and see if that helps. Project log out. So log back in. Could be a caching problem. I don't know. Sometimes that happens. So if I go back in here, yeah, there is nothing new. This is the latest. Oh, you know what? This is fun. So now it tells me to reply. Can I try that? This is cool. Post reply added successfully. Oh, okay. You know what? So reply means the ones that I need to reply will be coming up there. So I can actually do that. So it means I can add notes here, what to say about it, who's talking about how. So you know what? Yeah, this is for, we can delete this, we can trash it, we can reply. So the reply means, post reply is, I'm pretty sure there's somewhere we're labeling, putting different, labels. So I think that's what this means. So these are the things that you have to reply. So when you add here, it comes to the unread box. I think that's what it is. But let's see here one more time. There we go. So nothing new came in after 1 hour. There we go. So it's like a day ago. Any YouTube video talking about how? Yeah. 16 hours ago, somebody, Michael, Representative Ilhan calls for dismantling of the U.S. economy. Who is that? Calls for dismantling of the political system. You can tell that's some angry person, right? And then this is what they're talking about that. And you can watch. So
economy and political systems prioritize profit without considering who is profiting.
Yeah, so this is the stuff they're saying about her. And if somebody is trying to help her monitor all this information, this is what you need. So as an agency who specializes in protecting the brand, going after anybody who talks about them, well, definitely this is what this tool is for, and that's the service that you as a business person will be offering, right? So this is what this is all about. Now today there was this part that was added, a new feature called unlinked mentions. So unlinked mention is basically anytime someone is talking about her, they are not linking back to her website. Okay, so what the system will do is it will go out, any mention that they're talking about her in a positive context, they want to put they want to link to either Facebook or for Twitter or for her website, then people will go out and do that. So I don't know, today I think there's a video about this in which they did run a test on how you can do this for so yeah, unlink mentions in this ones, right? Twitter, yeah, they're still checking, right? The unlinked mentions basically is like somebody's talking about her in a good context, but they're not putting her contact or her website, and this is what this is all about, right? So this is a little bit, you know, this is what the agency will be all about, you know, making sure you monitor people. And honestly, if you would like to go after one person, you can find what they're doing online, where they're mentioned, who's talking about them. This is very interesting, very, very interesting. So the inbox will show me anything that, you know, people are saying about her on LinkedIn right now. And there are people talking about her on Facebook, what they're saying, on radio. This is the tool, right? And our purpose here was to go out and build a website which will sell that as a service. And that's what I was going through, okay? So let's go here if there's any questions coming. Let me see. No, I don't think there's any questions. I don't see any more coins. Is that the digital agency trend? Yeah, it's like monitoring the brand. That's what this is for. Any question? Any question? No questions. Okay. I scared people. Okay. So the idea, you got it. We have now done most of the work. Then we'll go to the business side of it, because money doesn't grow on trees. People need to pay for it. And how you make people pay for something, that's the hardest part in life. You know, anything that you want, tools are easy to make, you know, products are easy to come up with, you know, but to make a sale happen, I realized as I grow older, that's the hardest part of any business, sales, right? And so we'll go from this into making this into a viable product, and then like a service that we can offer, package it, and we'll start reaching out, cold calling, cold emailing, basically sending an email to some people saying, hey, we want to do we want to see who's talking about you online, right? Are they talking about you in a nice way? And again, it doesn't even have to be just to, you know, a brand or anything. It can be also for lead generation. For example, today I went out to print some checks. Okay, I went online and I looked for a print check, print same day printing for checks, because I ran out of checks. And so this guy, I called several companies. They say we don't do same day. The best we can do is next day. And I said, well, I ran out of checks and I really need to get them today. So if somebody is looking for checks, you know what they do? They make a post saying, does anybody know where I can find same day checks online? I mean, anybody knows, right? So if I'm monitoring the keyword same day check, what's gonna happen is anytime somebody makes a post online, if it's Facebook or if it's Twitter or LinkedIn, anywhere, the signal will pick up. Brand signal is gonna pick up that one. And you know what they'll do? They will they'll just let me know in real time, and then you get an email notification, even if you're not on the system, because you don't have to be on the system. I get an email notification on my phone which will say, hey, this is a mention for this keyword, and all I need to do is quickly reach out to that person and say, we do that kind of service. So I was actually able to find it, but the guy who's doing it didn't even have a website, right? He didn't have a website. His price is half the price of even those that offer the same service, but let you get the checks for within a week. Like 7 days, if you want to get your checks printed for 7 days, the prices those guys charge is double what this guy is charging. He's giving it to you same day for half the price of what I used to pay. So I'm like, I see a beautiful opportunity here and I need to do something about it. So I talked to him. I said, hey, how about I set up something, and he's charging, you know, checks, small price. That's not, I can't even talk about it. It's so cheap. So, and I said, look, how about we do, I'll pay you whatever you're charging me right now. I'm gonna set up a website and I'm gonna send clients to come on the website. I will make sure the order comes directly into your email. I say, when the clients pay, can you make sure you handle the rest of the story? And clients wouldn't know it's me or them. He'll just have backend to a system. I'll build something for him to log in, and I'll use automation tools like Public Connect. And then as soon as the form is filled out, they have to upload a template of their check. So basically the previous check, you know, like a void check. And what we will do is as soon as it gets to him, they must pay first, of course. The payment comes, it's a split payment, automated. 50% goes to me, 50% goes to him. And then, of course, you understand, this is a completely different business idea. But what's gonna happen is this guy gets the order, fulfills it, and I have nothing to do with that. He handles all of that, right? And all he's getting is exactly what he asked me for. I'm not ripping him off. His price are good, but I'm not ripping the customer because I'm also offering a lot easier way for them to reach out. I'm gonna do Facebook ads. I have my source. I know where people go to look for these things. So I'll just go to that, make the posts there. People can apply, look for it and do that. This guy doesn't do any marketing. So how do I know? I know from a friend. He's like, oh, I call a friend. I'm like, hey, what do you print your checks? He's like, oh, I know somebody. That guy, he's a friend of mine. If you go to this address, you follow him up. Now here's his address, his phone number. And I go to the guy, I was like, okay, can I get your business card? He's like, brother, I can write your number here, no problem. I don't have a business card. And I said, do you have a website? He's like, no website. And I said, who prints the checks from you? Just friends. Everybody, they know me word of mouth. That's it. So that guy will never make to the internet. I know that I have an advantage right there. So he's not going to be my own competition because he doesn't have a way to do websites, or he doesn't even have a business card. He's just putting it on a piece of paper and giving it to me, right? So if you're a marketer and someone who can sell, there's so much opportunities for you guys online, right? And the idea is you connect, you deliver, and you'll make money. And that's how I roll. If I was depending on one source of income, I would never be in business. I'll be out of business for a long time. For the last 10 years, almost 10 years now, I've been self-employed. I did not, maybe 2011 was the last time I left my job, around June, I think. So almost 10 years now. Now, independent. I took maybe like a contract for 6 months to do something quickly. Not an employee at all, just independent contractor, working a few things, projects here and there, at my own terms and conditions in my own office. I've done that to fulfill a project for a customer. The customer could be a big company or a small company, it doesn't matter. It could be any. So that's the only thing. 10 years almost, no employment, only employee. That's what I was doing. So I wanted to let you guys know that there's a lot of opportunities online, and it's not, it's just, you know what, get an idea, see if it works, try it, and you will be surprised that some of these ideas could be making you a lot of money. And every opportunity leads to another. Every small thing that you do connects you to someone, and that someone probably introduces you to something else, and then it just keeps coming, right? So that's exactly what this is all about. So the tool that I'm trying to share with you guys is called Websignals. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere on this video somewhere, or under this video, depending on where you're watching, because I'm sharing this across many places. And so if you're watching on YouTube, you're watching under the video. If you're watching on Facebook, it's above the video. And so go ahead, play with the ideas, you know, see if you guys are interested in something like this. And of course, the agency license, we're trying to talk to them to increase the limits of the keywords. Hopefully they do something about it. And I've been going back and forth. So I don't want to scare them and chase them away because they've been really nice. They're doing a lot of development. By the way, the plan is to make sure that every single item on their roadmap, including the sub accounts, the white label, the reporting, the dashboard, all these are done in the next 1 to 2 weeks. So by the time the deal ends, we'll have all those features released and there'll be no need to wait for roadmap. So implementation of the tool, ability, of course, I'm going to share every single tool I'll be using. And I'm going to use this for myself. Of course, I have the domain now and I have the agency license, and I will reach out to people and I'll show you how it works out. I'll go ahead, do the cold emailing in real time and outsource the cold calls and yeah, to an external agency and see how they do. They do the calling. All I deal with is the appointment. They charge you per appointment, and it depends. If you feel you can sell, then those appointments are not expensive, right? They handle all the budget for themselves, but they charge you per appointment. So if I get one appointment to deal with a client, maybe it could be $30, $20 an appointment. I'm okay with that, because if I get that client, they'll be paying me monthly going forward, right? Or annually, depending on the deal that I reach with them and how many keywords they need, all that stuff, right? And if it is cold emailing, one of my staff members can put it together and they'll go from there. So yeah, that's part 3. I hope you guys found value in this. If you know this is helpful, go ahead, share this with your friends and let them learn from all those cool tips and ideas that I shared today. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate it. It's coming to almost 1 hour and 3 minutes time, so I don't see any questions coming here. Probably, yeah, not many questions here. No questions at all. I don't see. There are like three comments I see. So I'm gonna leave it there for now. So guys, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. I will be back in a day or two, probably in 3 days time. Don't worry, because I'll finish this as a course. It will be done. By the time the deal is done, you'll have known every single thing. And then I'll collect all the videos and make them into a course, put them somewhere on a website, probably sell it to somebody else as a course. For now, watch it and enjoy it while you can, right? Otherwise, it will be a full course on how to work with Websignals and make your own business out of it. That's how you build courses. Go live, make the videos, collect them together, upload them somewhere, create the membership around it, sell it. $97 course. And it will be a course. Trust me, people will actually pay for this. Yeah, the videos that you see here is 1 hour. You break it down into 6 minutes, 5 minutes, and then it will be a full course, 120 videos, right? Alrighty, coming to the top of the hour, so I'll leave it there for now. And thank you guys for joining me, and thank you for your time.